You are the judge, the jury, and the attorney of your life. And you are the prosecution and the defense. So the ability to win the case will depend on your definiteness of purpose combined with nature's natural law of hypnotic rhythm and that of time. And your inability to win the case for yourself will depend upon your inability to organize definiteness of purpose and your inability to combine this definiteness of purpose with the natural law of hypnotic rhythm and time as well. Now, the power to light up your life is in your hands. So the match of distraction that can light up fire in your life is in one side of your hand, and the water that can be used to quench that fire is in another hand that you hold right now. You have a choice to either quench the fire or to let the fire keep burning. There are threats that can cause failure in one's life. You can also use these threats at your advantage. And like I said in my previous videos, nothing is bad on its own unless the mentality you give to it. And nothing is good on its own, of course, unless the mentality you give to that thing. So these threats, when you are able to use them at your advantage, you'll be able to accumulate success and leave your footprints on the soil of history. But when you do not know how to use these threats at your advantage, then you will crawl and eat the dust of the earth. These threats are drifting, hypnotic rhythm, and time. I repeat, drifting, hypnotic rhythm, and time. Now, a drifter is someone that does not have a definite purpose in life. A drifter is someone that does not have a definite purpose in life. They may have a burning desire, but they are not able to be definite about their desire, and that is what will lead to distraction. Hypnotic rhythm is nature's immutable natural law. Now, hypnotic rhythm is habit. Once you have a particular habit, then you will be the result of the habit. So the habit could be good or the habit could be bad. Once it is good, then you're making good use of hypnotic rhythm. And once it is bad, you're making bad use of hypnotic rhythm. The last thing that can either destroy your life or give you power is time. And like I said, time is an enemy to immorality and a good friend to morality and justice. So if you will combine your non-drifting nature to that of natural law known as hypnotic rhythm and time, there is absolutely no height you can get to. And that is the reality of life's awareness. The very moment I realized that the power that is available to the energy or the source that we call God and the source that we call the devil is available to me as an earthbound or a human, I was able to break out of the negative hypnotic rhythm I have got myself entangled in. I have the power to manifest whatsoever thing I can manifest and I want to manifest. But I can only do that through the power of independent thought, because it is through the mind that I'll be able to connect to infinite intelligence by drawing inspiration to be able to manifest the reality of my life. The power that you possess if you know just a quarter of it, you would shoot so high in the sky that the sky will not even be your limit. We are made of power, and I will always say this is the era of enlightenment and the era of information. Ignorance is a choice. You have power in your hands to control your own destiny. Why would you choose to relax and beg or live a beggarly life? There are no bargains. You have to always be in the winning side. And once you keep winning, have at the back of your mind that in every adversity, there is an equivalent success to that adversity. So do not see failure as failure, but see failure as a temporary defeat that will put you on your feet to be able to achieve the equivalent of that failure. Because the more the failure or the adversity, the more the success. Once you accept this truth and begin to understand and accept that nothing is known as failure, but just to strengthen the individual to be able to possess their possession, then the sky will not even be your limit, because you will go beyond the sky. Yes, you will go beyond the sky. When I studied the success story of successful men that lived and walked the surface of this planet, I realized that they all did one thing in common, that they all had independent thought, that they all were non-drifters, that they all were great thinkers, that they all had a definite purpose in their life, that they all had a desire they wanted to manifest. When I realized this, I saw in myself and I challenged myself to do as they did. Because Albert Einstein once said, insanity is when you do the same thing over and over, yet you expect different results. So I believe, and I will always say, and this is a well-known fact, that everything is energy. Yes, Albert Einstein said it, and he said that everything is energy, and that is all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but to get it. It cannot be any other way. This is not a philosophy. This is physics. This code works 100%. This fact works 100%. Just like 1 + 1 will always give you 2. There can be no any other way except you match the frequency of the reality you want, and then you'll be able to manifest it. But all must begin with a burning desire, with definiteness of purpose. All must begin with a combination of faith through autosuggestion before you can reach the height of success. It will be a disgrace and defeatedness if you are not able to reach the height of success in this era of information. Beliefs are just beliefs. They are neither true nor false. It must be tested. It must be ascertained, because you have the power of independent thought. Ask questions and challenge your beliefs. If your belief is not working for you, consider asking questions and changing your belief system so you can begin to apply. And once you apply, have that faith to wait on and keep on keeping on. And I can assure you, there is absolutely nothing that can prevent you from reaping what you